again with another live stream, family. What's going on with y'all, family? What is up with y'all? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is going on with y'all, fam? It's your man B Miles. I am back. Yes, I am back once again. And like I said, I definitely want to thank the Most High God for allowing me to wake up for this beautiful day, this beautiful rising. I say, rise and shine, everybody. It's definitely going to be good. And like I said, when you come inside of the chat, you always keep it respectful. We don't argue, we don't debate, we don't challenge one another, we don't do none of that stuff, okay? You know, if there's a correction that needs to be made or information that needs to be shared, that's what we do. But all of that argument and all of that debating and stuff, we don't got time for that. What up, Michael? And now, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. I was watching it last night, Michael, man. I was reminiscing, watching the Bulls and stuff like that, man. I was doing a lot of reminiscing, man. A lot of reminiscing of that, Michael. I'm about to show you something, Michael. I'm about to show you, dang, what's that picture that I had, man? Oh, I wish I can show that picture, man. Oh, man, you really gonna like it, man. I'm telling you, you will seriously. Mike, look at that. You see that hat I got on? That's the Bulls jacket with the Bulls hat. You see that, Mike? That's the red Bulls jacket with the hat. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Markel Thrash, Tommy Sensei. Yeah. What's going on with you? Yeah, I know the gray hair was coming out of my daggone chin for real. I'm like, dang. Hey, Sharon Linton, what's going on with you? What's going on with y'all? Matter of fact, look at this. I saw this a couple nights ago. Look at this. Look, these are two stars. Look, what does that look like? This was a couple weeks ago. Look at that. Yup, 23. Yo, look at that. What do y'all see? This is a couple weeks ago. These were two stars. What does that look like? What does that look like? And look, it's 23 in the chat right now. Oh, and guess, you see that? Right, what is that? That was a couple of weeks ago. I ain't bullshitting, I took that from my phone. What up, young Eldor? What's going on? Look at how many views Just Imagine a Life got. Look at the views. That's on Just Imagine Life. In 2 months, I got 2,023 views. 2,023 views in 2 months. Look at that. That's on Just Imagine a Life. Come on, look at shit lining up. What up, KRT? How y'all technologists? Look at that. That is 2023 views in 2 months on Just Imagine a Life. I ain't fucking crazy. Look at that. What does that tell you? Look at that. Look, I got that amount of views. Look at that. On Just Imagine a Life. Come on. What up, Rashid? Yo, tell me. Come on, yo. In 2 months, I got that amount of views. Come on, yo. Something is lining up. Yeah, y'all. What up, family? It is interesting. It is going to be I'm not sure how long am I going to be on here, but it's definitely going to be an interesting talk. Because, I'm sorry, yo, now what is happening, what is going on, yo, it's a lot of shit that's going down behind the scenes. I was talking with a guy from the Arab world. He said, yeah, man, behind the scenes, there's a lot going on. It is a lot going on behind the scenes. People don't see it. I said, you ain't never lying, bro. It's a lot going on behind the scenes right now. It is so much going on right now. I'm going to tell you something right now. This summer is going to be off the chain. We're going to have a wild, hot summer. Shit is about to really kick off. I'm going to say this. It's going to be a lot of distractions coming. It's going to be very action-packed this summer. Watch. Remember the time they used to say in the 90s, the blockbuster films coming out of the 90s? Hey, Camilla Tones, you ever notice something that was always, it's always explosions going on during blockbuster summers. You ever notice that? It was always a lot of action. You know what I say? This summer is going to be like a blockbuster action film. You want to know why? I believe we're going to see some shit like Independence Day. And look, Independence Day came out what? 27 years ago. Let's look this up real quick. And now, the starting lineup. All right, let me see. All right, when did Independence Day come out? Let me see. We're going to add some shit up. Yep, July 3rd, 1996. Wow, they came out, oh, yup, it came out Independence Day. Oh, thank you, Camilla Torres. Yup, it came out, yup, July the 3rd of 96. So that was 7396. All right, let me add this up. 7 plus 3 plus 1, 1, 1, 1. When you add the number up, 7 July 3rd, 1996, you get 2006, which comes to the number 8, right? Let me see. Yup, 2006. That was when Independence Day, the first one, came out, right? Yep. Hold up a minute. There's something going on around that day, yo. Because on July the 4th, 1867, we started the Republican Party down in Texas. On July the 4th. And July the 3rd, Independence Day came out. It's something up, yo. So now we are 27 years removed from that movie. Because when you add 96 plus 2, hold up, let me see. Yup, from 96, hey Patrick Dix, from 96 to 27, yup, 23, you get, oh, let me see. Yup, 96 plus 27, 96, right? Look at this. 1990, Justice Sebastian, 27. 96 plus 27, you get what? 1, 2, 3. Look, Independence Day came out in 96. We are 27 years removed from the movie, and look what you get, 1, 2, 3. So you reverse it, you get 3, 2, 1. Which means we are at the countdown of this empire. You about to see pretty much, yup, the empire is about to, matter of fact, it is collapsing. But you about to see the collapse and the increase of the collapse. Which means this year, which means the increase of the collapse is about to speed up. It's about to speed up. The Independence Day, yo, it's all adding up, right? It's the fall of America, and then not to mention, hip hop came out, started in 1973. You feel me? And then at the same time, the book The Fall of America came out in 1973. So we are at the 50th anniversary of hip hop in the fall of America. We back to that number 3 again. And shit about to start happening in threes. A lot of shit is about to start happening in threes. Which means things are going to intensify and increase even more. Which means your body falling down is a representation. Yup, exactly. Which means 3 strikes you out. And what is in 3? The Vatican, London City, and this. Oh, that's what it's all about. We just broke it down, yeah. Olympus has fallen. What was the movies? Olympus has fallen. London has fallen. And then the Vatican. And then not to mention, why in the movie Fast X, they said we're going to blow up what? The Vatican. Do you see what's going on? Do you see what's going on? Yes. The three, yes. The Vatican fell. London City fell. We next. Yep, that's right. We next. One, look. The Vatican, London City, and then us. 3 strikes you out. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. We are at the countdown. Get your motherfucking popcorn ready. Listen, start counting down as this shit crumble. And guess what? They said we going into default, which was yesterday. Now it's the 2nd. You feel me? I'm telling you. I just added up. Look, Independence Day came up 96. The movie is 27 years old. You add that up, you get 1, 2, 3. 3 strikes you what? Out. The umpire, yup. Tick-tock, yup. Like the what? Tick-tock. The clock is ticking. And guess what's on TikTok? All of that information. That's why they exposing it, disclosure. Why? We are giving time right up. We're getting a grace period. This is kind of a grace period until they really... So that's why shit is being disclosed. Why? Because their clock is ticking. Why you think tick-tock is big? Their clock is ticking. Tock, tick, tock, tick. And then not to mention, we are 25 years removed from who came on the scene 25 years ago? DMX. What was his first album? It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Then he came with Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, which means a lot of bloodshed, sacrifice. Then he came, and then there was X, which the X is coming 2024. Then he came with his album, The What? Great Depression. What were you trying to tell us, DMX, my brother? Then he was talking about Damien, The Omen. What were you telling us, X? X was telling us some shit. It's dark and hell is hot. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. And then there was X, the Great American Eclipse, and then the Great Depression. April 8th, yup, 2024. Exactly, yup, it's a lot going on. I just broke down so much shit at one time. Something else, yo. Well, yeah, when you add up, that's crazy. You add up 96 and add 27 more years, you get 1, 2, 3. You got the number 23 this year. That's right, yup. Cairo, Illinois, X marks the spot. See that? Y'all look at that. It makes X, like DMX show, X marks the spot, which means X'd out. Wow, Paula McClennan. Yup. See, like I said, they are running and hiding and ducking right about now. You feel me? And part of the reason why they running, hiding and ducking, because they know that their time is up and shit is really being exposed right about now. Yep, I'm telling you. My fault, I'm looking up at something right now. Yup, with the TikTok. Oh yeah. It's a lot of stuff going on. Drake Nothing Was the Same album will be 10 years old in September. To predicate the times exactly, Miss Santro. You ain't never lying about that. Yep. You were not lying. Nothing was the same. Exactly. Yup. Nothing has never been the same, especially ever since the Horn Tiger shit dealing with 9/11. You feel me? Nothing has really been the same ever since that time frame. And that is so true. And like I told you, yup, Cairo, Illinois was a historic black town. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. Because see, here's the thing. All of that shit we talking about in the Bible, when they were talking about Egypt, it was talking about over here. They were really talking about all of that stuff that's going on over here, not Egypt over there. They were talking about this Egypt over here. That's what they really been talking about over here. This is the one they talking about. And now I really understand what my grandmother was saying. My grandma, yo, because I was looking like, why my grandmother saying this? She said, I really believe that God gonna lead his people out of Egypt. And I was looking like, what is my grandmother telling me? I remember my grandmother was saying that. She said, I really believe God gonna lead his people out of Egypt. And I was like, what is she talking about, those people out of Egypt? What if my grandmother knew something? What if she was trying to tell me our people over here out of Egypt? What if my grandma, I remember she was sitting at the table, she said, I really believe God gonna lead his people out of Egypt. And I'm like, what is she talking about in Egypt? What is she talking about? Her people, God gonna lead his people out of Egypt. What is she talking about? Now I understand it now. I understand it. She was talking about it's talking about the people over here, the indigenous people. Because one time my grandmother ran into a Native American. If you looked at my grandmother, she looked like her skin was looking like the Redskin logo. She had dark brown skin and it had like she had red blood skin. You can see like the blood in her, you can see it, yup. And that's the wonder, yup. Lead her people, she said, I really believe God gonna lead his people out of Egypt. I'm looking like, what is she talking about? Hey, Wanda Dawson. Now I know she was talking about us over here. She was talking about us over here. Get them likes up, y'all. And I'm like, wow. So what you're going to see, what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot more distractions. You're going to see a lot more distractions. Yup, this is Egypt, Babylon. Yup, exactly. Yup. And what you're going to be seeing, you are going to see earthquakes, tsunamis, rainstorms coming at us like you've never seen before. You're going to see more UFOs in the skies. We are going to be seeing them more in the skies that's coming out. Yup. Also be aware of Project Bluebeam. They're going to try to do like maybe some sort of fake alien landing or whatnot. Yup. And it's going to be a very serious time. It's going to be hurricane season. Also as well, stay very hydrated. It's going to be a very hot summer. When I say, yup, that's right. We are the Mystery Babylon. Yup. Yup. It's going to be a really hot summer. Do not be surprised if we start seeing different kinds of like shit come from underground we never seen before. We're going to be hearing more and more about like a lot of the churches are going to be getting shut down. A lot of pastors are going to be getting locked up. More mass arrests are going to be coming. A lot more people are going to be getting arrested coming down the pipe. Also as well, which means you're going to see the corporations speed up. The fall of this corporation is about to speed up like you've never seen before. Why? Because the closer we get to 2024, shit is about to speed up. If you notice something right, do not be surprised. You won't be able to tell for real what days it is. Why? Because some of the days are going to be going so fast, you won't even be able to tell the time sometimes. You're going to start hearing Mother Nature. You're going to start hearing more of the birds in the AM. You're going to start seeing animals attacking people. You're going to start seeing birds fall out the sky. You're going to start seeing animals pop up on shores. But something 2024, that's when the Great American Eclipse is going to be coming back across from east to west. Yup, the birds are singing at night. Yup. Pay close attention to nature. Sister Ema heard the birds. I'm walking to the store. She's like, Brandon. She was like, why the birds are chirping? I said, they've been like that. She said, oh my God, the birds are chirping at night? Yes, you can hear the birds. Yup. These attacking certain people. Yup. Pay attention. I'm telling you, those of y'all who are on the low frequency, the animals are going to attack. Those of y'all on the high frequency, the animals are going to be drawn to you. You hear the birds at night? Yep, I hear the birds at night all the time. Maybe 11 o'clock, they chirping. Doo-doo, doo-doo. They are chirping. And Sister Steve, I was like, oh my God, Brandon, where are you? I can hear the birds. Yup. It was 1 in the a.m. They was chirping loud. Pay close attention to birds, cats, and dogs. Matter of fact, pay close attention to animals in nature. If the animals are attacking people, that means they're on the wrong frequency. If the animals are drawn to you, you're on the right frequency. The animals are very connected and very spiritual, especially cats. Cats are very spiritual animals. They are very spiritual. They are very connected. Yeah, tell them, Miss Anthropia, tell them. Birds in B-More, they chirp here at night. We can hear the birds in Baltimore. Tell them, Miss Anthrop 100. We can hear the birds at night. They be chirping. Yo, you see how Sage and Thor was towards me? They was close to me. It's two suns out there, three dimension is going to merge. Dinosaurs, we in this realm. The red star Katrina is coming, yup. Pay close attention to the animals. Pay close attention to the waters, the volcanoes, the earthquakes. You're going to see volcanoes erupting like never before. You have some butterflies on you. Wow. If the animals are coming towards you, you're on the right frequency. Those of us who are connected to the universe, are connected to the Almighty God, you are connected to the universe and his animals, which means you are connected to nature. Yeah, Michael, that's because you're on the frequency. I'm the same way. Animals, all kinds of attracted to me. Yes, I noticed that myself. Like I noticed, like, y'all see how it was when Thor was coming up to me. Thor was always by me. Yeah. Yup. You are on that frequency. You are connected. The volume turned up on the earth right. Why you think of Michael Jackson Earth song? He was showing the more that we restored the universe, because the universe is going through a cleansing right about now. The universe, we are dealing with a cleansing right about now. And what you were seeing how Mother Nature is fighting back against that. See, they're trying to control the weather, but Mother Nature is saying, look, I'm going to fight back. The universe is a living organism. The universe is a living organism. She is fighting back. And Mother Nature and the animals are in line. They are in tune. That's why somebody was saying, when Hurricane Katrina came down in New Orleans, the animals left before they did. Why? They felt something was coming. And I'm willing to bet you a lot of that witchcraft was fucking up a lot of those people down there. Yeah, Miss Anthrop, yup. Sage and Thor, they was always around me. They was always around me, Miles. They was always around me. I be seeing hawks. I be seeing eagles. Yes, the earth has had enough. So what you really going to see, you're going to see the heat is going to turn up even more. We're going to be dealing with a hot ass summer. We're going to be dealing with a hot summer so bad it's going to be scorching. Yep, we're going to have a hot scorching summer, and stay hydrated. The temperatures are going to be hot. Yep, we're going to have a serious heat wave. We're going to have a serious heat wave this summer. We're going to have a serious heat wave of temperatures of 100 degrees and up. You're going to see temperatures of 115. That's right. You're going to see temperatures 110 and 115 degree weather this summer. Mark my words. Watch. But Original Burnett, watch. You're going to have a hot summer, which means a lot of people are going to be dropping like flies. Yup, you are going to be seeing so many people drop like flies. And the heat is going to be so extensive. It's going to be no joke, man. I'm telling you. Yup, like the Avatar movie. Exactly, yup. It's going to get real. And when I say it's going to get real, it's going to get real. You feel me? When I say it's going to be no joke in this heat, it is, yup. God is putting in that work. That's right. Give me 1 second, hit the bathroom real quick, all right? Just give me about 5 minutes, family. I'll be back. I'm back, fam. My fault, family. I'm back. I thank y'all for being patient. Y'all still up in the chat. I appreciate y'all for being patient with me. Y'all had to go to the bathroom. Sorry about that. Whew, feel better. Feel better. Feel better. Yeah, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Yup. And as you know what? Let me go get some of the books. My fault, y'all. I'm about to go get the books. Yup. Because this is where we are right about now. We are dealing with a serious wake-up call. That's right. Hey, Jamie Truesdale. Yup, we are dealing with this is a real serious wake-up call for humanity and stuff like that. Yes. Should I go to this? And look at that, number 13. Should I read some of this? This is from the book Cosmos of Soul. I know it's been a while since I pulled this out by Patricia Corey. But yes, we are really living in that time. Because even look at that. No more secrets, no more lies. We are at this time. We are at this time frame. We are really at this time frame. Matter of fact, I'm going to read from this. They said, we would like you to think of the closing down of the polarity of your dementia in its refinement. For if you can imagine shades of experience rather than opposites, then perhaps you will understand the subtle metamorphosis of the physical, emotional, and mental bodies as it occurs in the dimensional shift. In the fourth, you move up in awareness to a level where you are forever experiencing the oneness of all vibration and that heightened sense of totality and interdependency of all existence. All existence cannot help but alter your expression and understanding of the free will arena. As such, what appears as an either or framework onto you now in the third dimension becomes diffused into the shades of the one, and you evolve consciousness as fourth dimensional beings. So we are experiencing that. And I got a question. How many of y'all have been experiencing it's like the more, it's like you look at more in the present, but it seemed like a lot of those old feelings are coming back and all of this other stuff. It seemed like a lot of those old experiences are coming back into your mind and trying to replay your mind. I think what you're doing is you are purging all of that stuff out. You are purging. I could be wrong, I could be right. But this is what I'm feeling. It's like you are releasing and purging out all of these things. You were getting that out of your system because it no longer controls you. It no longer serves you. You were going through a higher dimension, which means you were metaphorically you were coming out of the old and experiencing the new. If I'm wrong, correct me. Hey Beverly, I'm experiencing more than two timeline. Wow. As such, what appears, yep, they said, many of the teachers and leaders of your age are speaking now of the end of polarity, and that is actually an error. For the duality of which we have spoken in detail must exist at some level. If you are to know that, if you are to know the freedom of independent action of choice, it is the motivational driver of your existence, your evolutionary trigger. Again, we refer to the beautiful ones, Adam and Eve, of the mythical garden to develop a fundamental philosophical point. Had they not committed the quote-unquote great sin of choosing to eat the apple, they would have become bored and listless in paradise, condemned to an eternity of passivity and inertia. As a divinity incarnate, they will have no cardinal reason to exist, no purpose for which to separate from all that is and make their way beyond the garden of eternal light and perfection. Oh, thank you, Juju Marie. Appreciate it. All right, okay. Even more compelling, speaking always of the metaphor of Adam and Eve in disobedience, is the realization that without sin there would have been no human race. For if they had not eaten of the forbidden fruit, they most certainly would have not indulged in sexual union. In the end, what purpose would be their existence have served? Could it be that the Supreme Being would have created such a vacuous duo just to have them aimlessly wander through eternity as obedient servants, prototypes of a race that was never to be? Would you truly consider that a blessing or act of love or intelligence? Surely it would make no sense in the cosmic scheme of things, and as such plays out a dead end in what we know is a constantly evolving universe. Get the lights up. They said no, only in that crisis, in crisis moment, when Eve confronted the shadow and accepted responsibility for her very existence, did light take on meaning and purpose. Eve, the archetype of intuitive, half of your quote-unquote universe, convinced Adam, your logical minds, to trust God, will upon them individuality, their existence as extensions of the Godhead, conscious beings who will be responsible for their independent free will decisions. Syrian analysis of the creation myth sees the intuition correctly guiding and influencing the logic and interpretation which overturns your religious establishment's rendition of the Adam and Eve story. That scenario depicts poor Adam resistant as best he could Eve's weakness in the face of temptation, and then eventually giving her into the simple desire, and in so doing defying God. In this version, logic attempts to overrule the erring intuition, and losing suffers the condemnation caused by the unforgivable error. The defiance of God's mandate to quote unquote look but not touch the free of golden fruit. The tree of golden fruits. This is heavy. They said through this distorted interpretation of the Eden myth, the esoteric ministers are warning you that you must not trust your intuition, that you were not gods in your own right, and that you were incapable of knowing truth. That is one of the main things that the elite have done. See, the elite, see what the powers that be have done. They have literally created this mythical space god into believing that we only supposed to trust God, but not the God from within. See, but what we experience right about now, there is a higher God, but understand the higher God that we are dealing with, you know what I mean? It's like, it's God in us. You know what I mean? The old paradigm took us away from the inner God power within us. It made us subservient into believing God is in outer space. But see, now we are coming back to the time frame. There is a source, but we are connected to the source. Once we connect to the source, the Almighty God, we tap into the God from within. That's when all of our chakras light up. From the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plex. Yeah, the root, the sacral, the solar plex. All right, I know you got the root, the sacral, the solar plex. Yeah, the God within is thy God, right? Yup, that's right. This is what the secret society don't want us to know. Exactly. The root, the sacral, the solar plex. You got the heart chakra, the throat chakra. You got the third eye, then you got the crown. That's right. Everything is inside of us, right? Stop looking outside of yourself. Right, exactly. See, old religion had us to look outside of it. Yeah, the root, the sacral, solar plex, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. So I had it right. So I was on point. Right. That's what Drake was saying, light up. You feel me? See, the old paradigm took us away from the God power. It made us subservient to them. Now we are coming out of the old paradigm, which means we are, we are dependent, upon the source. But guess what? We don't just necessarily just, tap into the source. We also tap into the source from within. We are going into the inner God. You feel me? We are going to be the gods and the goddesses roaming the planet. That's what we're going to be tapping into. See, this whole system took us away from the inner power. That's why they had us working a 9 to 5. That's why they had us distracted. This whole world has been a distraction from what? You. We have been distracted. This whole world has been distracted and had us running from what? Us. The God and the goddess, we look in the mirror every day. And what do they do every day? Have us waking up, saying good morning, going to it, saying good morning. And look what else they said, a dead end job. Then you paying bills, you stressed out. Everything is a distraction. The whole entire matrix is to take you away from yourself. That is distractions. As much as I love sports, depending, like I said, depending how you work in this, how you operate, you can use a balance. You feel me? You can balance, but everything in the matrix is a distraction. It is to take you away from what? Yourself. A lot of the people in here that is trying to distract you, the Agent Smiths, they are a distraction. Everything in the matrix is a distraction. The matrix is made full of tricks. The matrix is made of technology. Oh my God. What does the matrix do? It's tricking you. Tricks are for kids. The matrix is the mother of all tricks. What was the candy? What used to say on the cereal? Tricks are for kids. Yup. Exactly, original one, right. That's why the people like us, the chosen ones, we are not fulfilled. Why? Because it's a dead-end job. Wow, Juju Marie. She said, I got a download last night. We all the Anunnaki, as they don't want us to return because they don't, because they don't know what's going to happen. Exactly. Let's match that like watching. Let's match that. Oh yeah, I got you, Jessica. That's right. That's what we are coming out of. We are coming out of that old paradigm of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga means the age of darkness. So we are out of that old, we are coming out of that. And which means you're going to be seeing a lot of old patterns, because right about now, by the two words are colliding, you were seeing that this is the separating the wheat from the tare. Those of y'all on the old paradigm is going to be stuck there, and you were going to be canceled out. So what you were going through, we are going through a metamorphosis of releasing this old world. We are unlearning it. We are going into the true God power, unity consciousness. Bobby Hemmett said it. We are the aliens. We are going through the transformers. We are going through a transformation. Let me see. All right, let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me see. They said through this distorted interpretation, yup, of the Eden myth, the esoteric, yup, exactly. You are capable of knowing the truth. It is the obedience of fundamental over and over and over again. For here's another aspect of the dogma that positions God outside of you while enforcing the belief that only through obedience can you be assured absolution. It said, who you were programmed and manipulated into obeying, by now we believe we have made clear to you. However, you wish to identify the hierarchy to whom you have given your power in the past. Remember that it is the exalted yang male of the male energy of the clerics whose historic interpretations of the Garden of Eden presents you with a victimized Adam who, tantalized by the temperance, is lured into the obedience by the persuasive yin force. Their equation plays out. Let me slow down. Their equation plays out so that Eve becomes the equivalent of sin. The archetype of intuition and inner knowing is condemned. The god of sabotage. So pretty much what they're saying is, they use the Adam and Eve story, you know what I mean, over and over and over again to take us away. This make a lot of sense. They are doing that to take us really away from having true balance. They said, wow, let us suggest that your women have been systematically disempowered since the days of the Atlantean intervention, when the priestess power was so great, a time of nurturing of soul and enlightenment in what was the golden hour of humanity. The male population have tired of centuries of female supremacy, which was easily incited to rebellion, activated by the Anunnaki warriors, and has held the pendulum since for well over 16,000 years. This is why most myth in history recorded by the men have preserved the image of the woman as temperance, whore, mother, and wife. That make a lot of sense. See, in their dogma, in this dogma, they going by the patriarchy. And the new one is going to be dealing with the matriarch. You feel me? But that doesn't mean, you feel what I mean? That doesn't mean that, you know what I mean, women are going to be just dominated over the men and the men going to be submissive. No, that energy is going to balance out. Because what you got to understand, women, the more you in line, your men are going to get in line. That's what the men are crying out for you to do, is to get in order of your natural self. Get into being the divine feminine, not no feminists. If you look at feminists, they are what? Out of order. That's why they are fucked up. You got women trying to be men. They are what? Out of order. That's what Shahrazad Ali has been telling them. Even Ayanna Van Zant, they are out of order. The old dogma has put the woman down. You feel me? That's why they say, well, empires fell because of the woman. But guess what? The man had his role in it as well. Like I told y'all before. Did the woman have a role? Yes, but guess what? The man had his role. The king and the pharaoh had his role of it falling. You feel me? What was he doing? Talking. Pillow talking. Right. Look at it. Look at the civilization. Look at all of this agenda. Look at the feminism agenda. It is taking women away from their natural self. Any woman that believes in that, you're going to be canceled out. You are not going to be balanced, right? Matriarch. You feel me? Which means it's going to be balancing. Because like I said, if you notice something, ladies, when you are civilized in your nature, what do men do? They straighten up. This is what the so-called black men have been telling you. So-called black woman, any other woman, get in line. We want you to get back to your nature. Right. Yeah, this gynocentric society and all of this other bullshit. Yes. Got you all separated, the man and the woman. You feel me? Right. Yes, a lot of you Beverly lie, you ain't lying. A lot of women are too masculine. They are out of order. They are not in balance. That is not the way a woman's supposed to be. She's supposed to be feminine. And the feminist movement has taken women away from out of themselves. And look what they've done in the church. They take women away from themselves. There's no balance. Yep. Look at this. Woman as God as power appears only in the fragments of Earth's recorded history. Human mankind reached great intellectual and spiritual heights. As a matter of fact, look at the movie called Children of Men. With I forgot the actor name, but if you look at it, they had the so-called black woman in the movie. And they said in order for the world to survive, she needed to what? Give birth. Children of men. That's why they call it Mother Earth, Mother of Civilization. Because the woman was here first. You're very powerful. Not to worship the woman, but at the same time, she is very sacred. Yes, yet you know that it is the intuitive mind that feels inside of you, that is connected. That is the part that reaches out of 3D and onto higher levels. The logical mind of external influences often confuses you, distracting you from the polarity of the inner voice. As we expose the archetypal dwellers of Eden, then do you see how Eve, the sin self, is teaching Adam the logic that the way of free will is that the way of true existence? Embedded within the dynamic depiction of Adam and Eve and the polarity of good and evil is the equilateral cross, the fundamental symbol of our mystical libraries and absolute foundation of the secret wisdom. Within this simple model lies the blueprint of the structure of polarity. For through it you are shown the dualities of the microcosm, your conscious reality as they interconnect with the polar opposites of the microcosm. The all that is. As you explore this principle, you recognize that when you are at the center of your being, that perfect balance of the yin and yang aspects of personality, you are by definition at center of spirit. You may wish to reread our message regarding the 7 directions for that passage, but now take on a more profound meaning to you as you realize that by going within, you will reach the epic center of all experience, escaping duality in all manifestations. Yeah, that's why the civilization and the old paradigm had you to look outside, because they didn't want you to tap with all the answers from within. They had you to think God is in outer space. We always got to pray to God. The question is this: should we really pray to God? What if the God we was praying, you know what I mean? I want to know, like, should we really be praying? What if the God you praying to was the God within yourself? What if you was praying to yourself? Called the center point. See that? Prayer, aka affirmations. Yup. Right, exactly, Michael. Right. That's right, Charles. Yup. This is heavy. That's right. Yep. They said, listen, that God devil tension is but a reflection of your polar experience is mirrored to you through your diagrammatic representation of man and God. We believe that by studying and meditating upon its form, you will accelerate your resolution of polarity consciousness, enabling you to ride the extremes of manifestation in the destinies of God, your transition. Got you, Penny. Yep, you must understand how you create and reflect the duality in your world before we can explain how life without such extremes will unfold for you in the heightened fields of your fourth dimensional reality. If you have a difficult accepting this paradigm into your consciousness because you feel that it conflicts with what you have embraced as the Holy Cross of the Christ, please be aware that we are speaking here of the equilateral cross, where all four segments of the same length, and that is totally a different symbol that is extremely relevant as you develop a keener awareness of surrogate form, number, and equation. From this most profound of your esoteric symbols emerges another key. Like Adam and Eve. You still need the duality. For there are many choices you must create for yourselves. If you were to proceed on your evolutionary path, only when you, co-creators of the universe, have evolved to a point where you are melding back into the Godhead, will you no longer require polarity to exist. As you reach completion of your soul journey, the God self that is expressed the desire to exist as individual consciousness, you will be freed entirely of the quintessential requirement of self-consciousness, the free will motivator, your evolutionary driver choice. Ooh, this is heavy. Woo! Wow. As Peaks, I said the same thing. Bobby Hemmett did ask that question. What if God was the devil? Yep. I asked the same question. Yeah, y'all going in up. Yeah, I see y'all going in up on the stream right now. I like that. I'm glad we having this stream. Yep. So those are the things that's going on right now and what you were saying. Hey, Duke, what's going on? Some have to go into the abyss to evolve to the God conscious state. This is deep. This is real heavy and it's real deep, family. You need to be on BIGO. You get. All right, got you, Juju Marie. I'm actually going to look into that. Okay, got you, Markel Thrash. You right about that, you wanna. That's right, you wanna. Yup. I know that's right. Yup. Somebody he said, I am a jealous God. It did say, I am a jealous God. What if God turned it to the devil when he was mad? What if the same God we turned it to the devil when he was mad? You know they say we got two sides, right? What makes you think God don't got another side? If we got two sides, what makes you think God don't got another side? Look at this. Look at this. I hate when it's bright like this, man. I just hate when it get bright like this. Yep, God's wrathful side. Right. The wrath of God. Look at this. Look at that. G-O-D. God or devil. Do you want the God side or do you want the devil side? G-O-D, God or devil. Ha! And then I'm gonna really fuck your head up. And look at this. When you reverse it, look, you get the word dog. And you get the word lived. Higher self, lower self. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Higher self, lower self. Lower self, higher self. Look at that. Come on. What if God was the devil? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, right? Damn, you want to see that right there? Right, ain't it something? Yo, this is a really good conversation, yup. Woof. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, exactly. Yup, they've been doing this, man, for a long time. To keep us so blinded. To keep us all separated, yup. What is important is that as you move through the higher dimensions, the opposition in that inherent dualism becomes less extreme. For your understanding becomes such that you see the whole, the overall, in the dynamic. Good and bad becomes aspects of being, no longer in opposition to each other. Instead, they are experienced as fluctuations or shades of mutual expression. With the lifting of the evil, the archetypes of opposition disappear, and so does the devil. Being of absolute evil from the for the extreme darkness of the fallen angel will no longer be relevant to you. You will simply not need that illusion to keep you on the balancing path between right and wrong, for you will no longer be limited to either or the possibilities of duality. Further, you will have processed so much of your fear once you have passed through and survived the tunnel. This instantaneous rebirthing of the solar deity that you will most likely have it all, have released it all well before you reach the bright light. Didn't I say we are releasing stuff? We gotta release all of this old world. We gotta release the way of thinking. We gotta release the religion. We gotta release the people. Yes. Because guess what? I'm really understanding what they're saying. And it's like, in order for us to go into the new world, we gotta undo all of this. In order to unlock the brain, we need to unlock. In order to really unlock the new world, we gotta unlock this brain, and we gotta be. We have to unlock ourselves. Meaning we have to be open up. We cannot be limited. The world was limited, so the world that we are going into is going to be unlimited. So we got to have an unlimited mind, which means we got to be ready and open to receive real divine true knowledge that is coming from within. You know, our concepts of way of thinking is wrong. Our whole way of thinking is wrong. You feel me? Because everything we've been taught has been taught to scare us. It's baby food. Right. Two sides of the same coin. Yin and yang, called darkness, evil. Yep, yeah, exactly. Right. They try to put you in the box. Right. Yes. Exactly. Can you imagine life without right and wrong? If you accept that it's all in state upward movement and that God was permeates all things, how can anything be wrong to begin with? Good question. As you are free from the trappings of duality, black and white, of your current beliefs and behaviors, you move into an enlightened state of consciousness where you perceive the reciprocity in all things. Many of you have already developed your awareness to the point that you understand this mutual relationship as is depicted in Tai Chi 2, symbol of the yin and yang dynamic. There you see the circle symbol of the entirety separated in the graphic sense into dark and light in the same expression. A point of darkness exists within the light and vice versa. The most significant design describes without words the perfectly interpenetrated relationship of your polar aspects that comprises the whole. That's right. Say that again, Penny. That's right, Charles Wilson. The South and the West, Prison Laboratory Asylum. Yup. Yup, really, north is south, south is north. East is west, west is east. So really, we going up south. We going down north. So we really on the west. Or you may say the east. So, yep. Yep. We've been, everything is opposite. Yep. Duality then neither ends at the closing of the Gaian calendar, nor disappoints in the higher dimension. Rather, it comes clear to your consciousness, indeed, to your total experience, that polar forces are but the extremes of the whole, and try that dependent upon dependent upon each other for existence. Rather than eliminating the poles, you will be refining them. And what we suggest will be a gradual process. In doing so, you integrate the extremes of polar opposition, and the devil, great greedy antagonist, disappears into the light of all pervading God force. The Lucifer conflicts resolves. So pretty much they saying as we move into a higher consciousness, all of that God and devil stuff is out of the window. That's you can pretty much, it's almost saying like, yeah, wow. Yup, like they say, as difficult as it is for many of you to imagine, you will know the gratitude to this keeper of the dark energy for having served you as such a dedicated Brahm teacher, as he held the anger of the opposition pole. Without him, you would never have been stimulated into breaking away and experiencing your own will. Like Adam and Eve, you have known nothing more than an eternity of sunny days, quiet nights, and an absolute inertia. You believe that Jesus died for your sins? We suggest that the dark angels suffered the deaths of darkness to teach you the freedom of choice. We acknowledge that many of you have long understood the dynamic. We do not wish to imply that we are revealing unknown secrets. Rather, it is our intuition to elucidate the new paradigms of fourth-dimensional consciousness. We are where all who were sin would know the experience of mutual relationship in every moment of their being. Can you imagine the freedom and the love that come from knowing that everything exists within every other, just as the energies of others exist within you? Separation disappears forever, and with it, so does your alienation, your orphanage, and your fear. We hear you question ringing out to us. What will it take to what would it be like to leave Earth in ascend to the fourth dimension? To begin with, we hope that we made it clear to you that we have made clear to you that the fact that Earth moves through an ascendant and celestial body, so that you are still Earth-centered in the higher dimension. In essence, you won't leave Gaia. You will mutate with her. You worry about form. We can tell you that very much your perception will be so much subtle altered that you will barely recognize that you are no longer in the physical. Wow. Hey, Jessica. I would like everyone to hear the secret covenant. That is the oath taken by the Freemasons. It's saying derail with the oath take. Well, it's insane derail about what they take oath to do to us. what they take oath to do to us. Yeah, them links is all part of that whole entire thing. Yup. Yup. That's right. Yup. We are one. No separation. Get them lights up, y'all. Hey, what's up, Asa? What's going on? Yup. That is what we going into right now. We are going into, oh, man. Oh, yeah. The Masons definitely got a definition. Whole nother definition of God. A whole nother definition of God. Yep, their God and our God is different. When you look at the pyramid structure, yep, when you look at the structure, I saw it on TikTok when I saw the structure from the angelic, from the bottom level all the way up to the angelic realm. I was like, yo, when you see that shit, yo, it's gonna fuck your head up, yo. Yes, indeed. It's heavy, yo. It's heavy, yo. I got a feeling, right? Do y'all feel like something big is about to happen? Like, I feel like something great and big is about to come, but in the great way. That's what I feel like. Something big and great is coming, but it's coming in a great way, but not a bad way. You feel like something big is about to go down. Y'all feel that? Like something big is going down. It's about to come down like real soon. All right, let me see. Those of you, let me turn sideways so I can lean my back up in this chair. Back. That's more like it. I guess you could say this like my little office now. My little studio down here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. I got this said, those of you who choose to ascend the spiral as Earth-realm residents will be still confronted with Gaia as she recovers from the extremes of human abuse and disharmony, and you will be dedicated much of your thoughts and energies to healing her. They say you will still love, emote, and experience life in many ways as you do at this point of your development, but there will be many shades of change in your awareness. Many, many changes indeed. Didn't I just say that? That's right. Yup, it's going to be a lot of changes. We are going through this right now. Yup, look at this. You are working towards becoming masters of your realities, extracting yourselves from the exoteric structures oh, let me read that again. You are working towards becoming masters of your realities, extracting yourselves from the exoteric structures that dominate and manipulate you. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I say structures about to fall? Didn't I say that? Yep. Now more than ever, you need to rely upon your own perceptions and accumulated experience to move throughout your new realities. Didn't I say we got to unlearn everything? We got to release that. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Before it came in, before I read it out the book, didn't I just say that? I didn't even read that. Get the lights up, y'all. Yep. They said the Eve, which is your intuitional awareness, will take center stage, and most of your expressions will come through that aspect. The Adam, your logical minds will relax, yielding once again to Eve, which means we are merging. It ain't no separation. That's right, we have to die to the system. which means, yup, see, they separated. Everything of the last world was separated through what? Isms and schisms. Capitalism, communism, Darwinism, Marxism, socialism, classism, sexism, racism, feminism, egalitarianism did what? Separate man against woman, poor against rich, the old against the young, poor and rich, black and white, all separated. Now we are coming into what? Unity consciousness. Now we understand this is what they mean, the body of Christ, which means the Christ mind. Those of us who have the Christ mind is going to come together. Because whoever got the Christ mind got the Christ spirit. You're us versus them. The body of Christ, God's warriors, is going against who? Them. Your unity, Christ. The Messiah is not a man, it's a people. Right, the Messiah is not a man, it's a people. People who got the Christ mind. The energy. That's why everything that was separated is coming back. Yeah, that's why you see right about now. What do you see more? But I told you, you watch what's going to happen. You're going to see more of feminine energy from the women come forward. Watch what's going to happen. You're going to see it. You're going to see more of the feminine women going to take a stand. You're going to see more of them tap into their real feminine power. Not that feminist bullshit. Not that feminist bullshit. Because the masculine is crying out for the feminine. Men are saying, go back to the feminine. Women, what are you doing? Come back. And that's why even Minister Farrakhan said, when the woman is together, the man is going to do the same thing. Which means we all going to be, yup. Yup. They don't want us to, yup, that's why they want us apart. They want us to be distracted, so we won't telepathically communicate to one another. See that? Y'all get them likes up, family. We rolling. We rolling up on the chat. Yep. Yep, that's right. We are working. That's right. Yep. The esoteric rulers, those who have directly. Let me slow down. The esoteric rulers, those who have directed you into obedience in fear. See, all of the stuff they taught us was to be obedient into fear. See, the God they wanted the God they wanted us to fear was them. They became our God of this realm. Now that's out the window. We are going into our God power. That's right. Will most likely remain entrapped in the third dimension, experiencing the death process which will occur over large portions of your planet and incarnated on celestial bodies of the physical earth at other times. Of these, some will join the power elite, those direct descendants of the Anunnaki, as they move into the void of the gray zone. And you, the awakening, will transmute from the physical realm into the new experience of life as the interpenetrating mind and events when you will blend into the vibration all of the elements of consciousness in simultaneous experience. Will you have the physical bodies? Fear not. You will not lose your identities in the next phase. Do you understand what we intend by like bodies? Your temples, the bodies that house your soul existence, will have been raised to higher frequencies, and that will bring new points of reference to your self awareness. Your perception of others and your ability to recognize the cosmic waves that are passing through you. You will perceive each other energies as vibrational fields, knowing in an instant the emotional and mental states of the other. You will be telepathic, free to communicate without words, which are in fact limitations in your current experience. Exactly. Yup, that's why they want you distracted. The more, the more distracted you are, the lower your vibration. Even when it comes down to porn, that is a distraction. Everything that has been given to us has been what? Nothing but a distraction. Yes, this culture, Western civilization drains you of your God and goddess energy. It takes away your power. Ah, I'm sorry. Ah, I'm sorry. Damn. Mm-hmm. Yup, exactly. It makes sense, Janie Truesdale. Yup, it makes sense. That's right, yup. Check this out. They said in the fourth dimension, these skills will become your common tools that you will be all opening like fields of wildflowers. They said feverishly bursting in the bloom of spring. There will still exist degrees of awareness for your individual abilities are only as developed as your soul is evolved. Your gifts are the rewards that your gifts are the rewards that you have earned through your spiritual accomplishments in the resolution of karmic debt. This is true of all dimensions and realities in the cosmos, and we understand them. Just as you must face and overcome adversity in your process, so you must know the gratification of achievement. For these are the guidelines that show you the pathway home. See all of this shit that these that we coming across, these Masonic leaders and all of these people at the top, they've been hiding this shit from us. They've been hiding this sacred knowledge from us for a long time. See, they use this knowledge for their own selfish reasons. That's why they're being wiped out by now because they have taken rule in dominion over the earth, and look what they have done. Yup. They said we know that you were looking for a practical, detailed picture of your future experience in the higher dimensions. In that, despite the wealth of knowledge being made available, and you know there's still much illusion and little factual information regarding just what you are moving towards. Be patient. Remember that if you were to know all things before experiencing them, there will be no purpose to the acquisition. If you were to know the destination of its entirety, would you be so anxious to embark upon the journey? Anticipation of discovery is the greatest motivation. For once you break away of divinity, you begin the education process and you never stop learning, not even upon your return to the all that is, that has ever been, and that always will be. Understand that in returning, you bring your acquired knowledge back to the all, and that was your intention from the beginning. Listen, those of you who are about to enter the fourth dimensional higher states of consciousness have been accepted into the Institute of what? Higher learning. What was the movie? Higher learning. Why did they say at the end of the movie what? Unlearn. John Singleton was ahead of his time. We must break our prejudice, break out. Everything in the movie was about what? Isms and schisms. We must unlearn that and go into what? Higher learning. So thank you, John Singleton. He was ahead of his time. John Singleton, God rest his soul, you were ahead of your time. He knew something, yo. The Institute of what? Higher learning. That's why we must undo of this world. We must get away from that. All religion. We must prepare ourselves now for higher learning. Everything what we've known, everything what we've been taught, we gotta start undoing. We gotta, that. Wow. Wow. Get the lights up, man. Man, this is some great information, man. We on fire, family. And if y'all like to follow me on Instagram, Rumble. My Instagram is bmiles8428. My backup channel, damn, it's just the email not up in the chat. But I'm on Rumble. To donate if you like to support the Cash App $bmiles8. Any amount is appreciated. Also as well, follow me on Instagram. Yo, that is something. Yo. Yup. So what it seemed like to me, you're gonna have the real gods and the goddesses. Yup, this is the real battle, the real against the fake. Hey Melatonia, what's going on? This is some good stuff, yo. This is wow, this is wow. This is really good shit, man. Wow. This is some good stuff, man. This is good shit, man. I'm really learning. I'm learning a lot right now. This is wow. Wow. Initiates in the experiential school of awareness. Having made the grade, you have earned many rewards, and we can tell you that if you have not already begun to see, you will experience clairvoyant vision, for you will see things, you will be seeing with the psychic eye, just as you will be hearing without the physical ears and feeling without touch. Oh my gosh. Exactly, Asa, that's right, yeah. If you were already, yup, non-witches against the witches, yup. If you were already blessed with these gifts, if you were already blessed with these gifts, you will soon announce, not announce, if you were already blessed with these gifts, you will soon notice your abilities have intensified. Didn't I say that word? Intensify, for that is simply the natural process where all moves up. Your heightened senses become that much more acute as you proceed, for as you have been operated for some time on higher levels, you simply go higher. You have much more to look forward to, for you already, for you already know that a lot about vibrational fields, thought emanations and etheric energies. You will be passing in and out the fourth dimension with ease, reconnected with your teachers and guides on the even higher planes. I'm sorry, y'all. Just so. All right. Sorry, y'all. All right, let me see. They said we know that it is great. We know that it is a great concern that you will still experience and enjoy sexual interaction in this new dimension. Know that your lower chakras are just as significant. Right. When you're significant to the spectrum of light as are the higher vibrations of your rainbows. As being as being of the fourth dimension, you continue to procreate all through, although the forms has changed. With the refinement of your energies, a process you have already begun as awakening beings on the earth plane. The sexual exchange becomes more of a heart experience. For once you know an orgasm as great waves of ecstatic light moving through the cosmic sea, you become more aware of its significance. You will feel the energy race through the hearts with such intensity and rapture that you will wonder how you could have enjoyed with such union in your animal selves. With physical pleasure and ego gratification or conquest, limit your experience to 4 to 5 seconds of physical release and the fleeting pleasure of momentary emotions. Children will be born from your unions in the light body. Remember that birth is the passing of a soul from one state of being into another. And beings of the fourth dimension do enjoy and experience parentage, childhood, and procreation. Life is constantly searching to break through, just as God force appears in every breath, every seed, upon every wave. This is heavy. Yo. This is heavy, yo. Telling you. Yup. That's what we are going to be experiencing. That's right. Here, hit the like. Yup, we got 145 in the chat. We got 145 in the chat. We looking pretty good. We having a really good stream today. It's been a really good stream. Really good stream. And what I'm going to tell you is my Cash App, $ B Mouse 8. That's the Cash App to donate. $ B Mouse 8. My pay. Matter of fact, follow me on Instagram, B Mouse 8428. I'm not done yet, family. This has been a fire stream because what we're going to be witnessing, we are going to we gotta get ready and prepared. Because this is where we at right now. We are at the end of these days. See that? Look at that. Look at that. And what's chapter that? 18, which is number 9. And it's from this book right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you the books by Patricia Corey. So y'all can take a look at them. I was reading from Cosmos of the Soul. Look at that, see? These are the books. Hey, Sun Mover, see that? Thank you, Asa. These are the books by Patricia Corey. I was reading Cosmos of the Soul, but look at them. Look at them, screenshot it, take a picture. Yup. Atlantis Rising, New Sorian Revelations, the Cosmos Soul. Yup, the Cosmos of Soul. You see that? So I'm giving y'all the books. Look at them. Pay attention. I'm going to show the books again. But I need y'all to pay attention. Because sometimes y'all be like, yo, man, how come I ain't see it? Well, you paying attention. And I got a question. Have y'all been feeling like you've been dying? It's not necessarily like, I feel like my soul is saying I'm dying, not necessarily meaning like dying of this, not really like dying and being killed. It's like a rebirth. I think when we start going through a transformation, we start telling ourselves we are dying because we are going through a transformation. A lot of things in us got to die. Yup, a lot of things gotta die. As the system die, the old paradigm and the mindset and the way we operated must die. That's why we got to unlearn. Because the more we unlearn this system, the quicker the system dies. So as long it makes sense. That's why they said the new heaven and the new earth, which is the new mind. As long as you got the old mind of the old world, you still going to be programmed into keeping it up. So that's why you got to unlearn the world so you can be ready to do what? Open up your mind to new possibilities into a new world. This world has to leave your mind. We must start separating, which means we're going to have to stop watching a lot of shit. Which means, you gotta, get away from TV. You know what I mean? Limit your time on social media. Don't get me wrong, I love sports, but I got to limit my time. Why? It's a part of the old paradigm. You feel me? We got to unlearn this world so we can be ready to receive what is yet to come in the new world. The new heaven and the new earth, which is the new mind. Heaven and hell is a mind state. When they say new heaven, it's the new mind. You feel me? You gotta divorce your mind from the old world. Right, matrix detox. Say it again, Jeremiah L. Peace more. Right. We have been married to the wrong world. It is time we gotta divorce this old world. And it's time to get ready for the new world. That's why they saying we gotta get ready to be married to the new world, which is the golden age. Why do you think they said in the church, the bridegroom is coming? We gotta get ready. You gotta get ready to be accepting of a new world. You see, the quicker the mindset, the quicker you separate from this world, the quicker it dies. The quicker you separate from this world, the quicker it dies. And quicker all of the things that you learn from this world that no longer serve you dies. That's when you start going into, you know what I mean? You start going to the higher realms. You're open and ready to receive. That's right. Yeah, it's fake anyway, right? Right, that's right. Yeah, yo, we gotta go through a whole entire detox. You feel me? See, this system was like Dr. Dre had us hooked on it like the chronic, but now we going through a damn detox. Huh. Huh. What was Dre really saying? Yeah. Oh, thank you for the $25 donation. Oh, thank you, Penny. Thank you for the $25 donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. That's right. Yup, lack of fear. That's why they say in the book. See, they operate off of fear. The more that we fear, the more that they still going to be around. Oh, thank you, Deborah Brown, for the $2 donation. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you, y'all, too. Thank you, Deborah Brown. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you, Penny, for the $25 donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Get them likes up, y'all. We on fire. That's right. You got to divorce. You got to divorce this world. You got to be ready to divorce everything that comes along with it. Why? Because we are going into what? Higher learning. We got to get ready for a new university. Listen, really what they're saying is, if you are going into higher learning, that means we graduated. We got to get ready for graduation. We are graduating onto another level. So look at this, chosen ones. We survived this shit. We survived that school of dark ages. Oh! Look at this. Hold up, hold up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We survived an order of the Dark Ages. Yep. We are graduating from the dogma in the school. And guess what? The school of Dark Ages was like soda. When you spell it out, School of Dark Ages, you get the word what? Soda. Ain't soda bad for you? Ain't soda bad for you? School of Dark Ages. And what does it spell? Soda. Look at my acronym. Come on. Ain't soda bad for you? Look at that. School of Dark Ages. We was in the school of that bullshit. Now we going into higher learning. Ain't that something? How I broke that down? Yo. We've been in soda for a long time, yo. Yo. Yeah, they had us drinking soda for a long time. What the fuck was that? Was that damn generator or something? Fuck was that? Yup, exactly. We've been in soda. And soda's bad, that acid. We've been in the school of Dark Ages. In the school of Dark Ages, what did they have us doing? Spending our days doing what? Debating, arguing, yelling, and screaming. I clean all the bill with Coca-Cola, it look brand new afterwards. Yup, exactly. We've been in some bullshit. A Coke has a whole new sugar in it. Wow. Coke has new sugar in it. I wonder what kind of sugar is that? That's right. Hey, Rosebud Intuition. Yup, that's right. Yeah, who keep holding comments? I know. Somebody need to stop. Is that YouTube or is somebody holding comments? Please stop holding comments. Because if it's one of y'all doing that, and please do not, if you're a mod and you're doing that, I'm going to take your wrench and I'm going to, yes, put you in timeout. I don't know if it's YouTube or somebody in the chat, but stop holding the comments, okay? Top ramen noodles can clean your toilet. Wow. Yup, that's how you know that time is up. A lot of distractions going on. Yeah, I noticed that too, Sammy. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Yup. All right, let me see. Yup. Yup, haven't made, that's right. Yup. If you are already blessed with these gifts, yup, you will soon notice. All right, okay, yes, already went to that part. They said, we know that it is of great concern yeah, I'm sorry, let me slow down. We know that it is of great concern to you that you will experience, oh, you already said that about the sexual exchange. But the emotions, yup. They said children will be born from your unions in like body. Remember that it is birth is the passing of a soul from one state, a state of being, into another. And beings of the fourth dimension, do you enjoy and experience parentage, childhood, and procreation? Life is constantly searching to break through, just as God force appears in every breath, every seed, and upon every wave. The first generation of children of the ascension are to be new earth keepers, and what remains to be done will be accomplished through the expanded love and communication centers. They will tone guide you back to resonance, for they will be born to that task, just as you came into the assist in that birthing. Those these highly developed souls are preparing new for entry, and many are coming to just before the vortex pours you into the center and through the tunnel. As difficult as it may be for you to believe technology as you know it, it will disappear, for you will no longer need it. Isn't that the way of evolution? While limiting yourselves to a great mechanical network of communication networks live within your cellular bodies, transmitted mind across the gossamer web through the cosmic sea, thoughts and their transmissions, data and all wisdom of existence can be poured into your awareness simply by catching thought waves surfing in its truest form. You will soon know of the irony of your imminent discoveries, recognizing as antiquity the cutting edge innovations of the contemporary mechanics and technology. That moment will be quote unquote real time as you never imagined. So you already know, and check this out though, right? Anybody that is taking that daggone juice, you're done. If you taking the Kool-Aid, you done. You are fucked. You are fucked. If you taking the Kool-Aid, you are fucked. If you taking that Kool-Aid, you are fucked. You taking that damn juice, you are fucked. Why you think the pandemic is going on? To do what? Mess up your DNA so you can't do what? Ascend. You can't ascend. Why? Say it again, Rosebud Intuition. No, the chat not frozen. Oh, thank you, Joshua Chavez. That's right, man. That's right. You are fucked. If you gonna take that daggone, if you took that vaccine, you are fucked. Or the Kool-Aid. If you taking that, you will not ascend. See, this whole pandemic was there to stop the ascension. Because they knew the kind of energy, and let me tell you something. It's going to be many colors. It ain't just going to be one race of people. It's going to be many. Give me 1 second. Let's believe it. Hold your heads up. Keep your head up. Devastation situations accelerate your elevation from accelerated manifestation and revelation. Hesitation. Is that my phone ringing? Damn, 6 missed calls. Nah, baby, all right. All right, come on. Oh yeah, Rosebud. Oh yeah, nobody talking about this ascension. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually going to go back to the wonderful, beautiful website called Blissful Visions. All right, remember the website Blissful Visions I told you about? Yeah, this is the website you can go to. Look at all of this stuff. All of these articles. Look at that, see? You can go to Blissful Visions. See how they talk about Nasara Gasara? You feel me? Yes. Blissful Visions. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to read. It's called Jeez, everybody is hitting me up. Jeez, all right. All right, check this out. This is what I'm going to be called. Jesus Christ, man, stay still, God damn it. Shit. Your ass still. Yes. Thank you, Rosebud Intuition. You be looking at it as well. Blissful Visions is a good site. All right, check it out, right? Chapter 1, they call it the Great Awakening. Listen, the Great Awakening is about to complete a flip of reality. Everything is changing. There has never been a time to be alive on the earth plane. That's right. Yep. Would you believe this is the reason you're chosen to be at this time on Earth for this unprecedented event to experience planetary transformation in conjunction with your own transformation into unity consciousness? Man, I'm loving this time that we in, yo. I love this shit we in. We waited for this time. Hey, Sister Iman. And she got all of the links inside of the chat as well. What is unity consciousness? Discover what it is and how unity consciousness is. Chapter 3, you feel, oh man, they got a lot of stuff. Woo! Dang, this is wow. Wow. It's about 7 chapters on the Great Awakening. Please look this up. I'm putting the site up there. See that? Blissful Visions. See that? The Great Awakening. Oh yeah, this chat is fire. We on point. We on point. Ooh, let me start from here. Y'all want me to read this? Y'all want me to read this? Check it out. The entire planet and its human population, as well as the entire solar system, are undergoing the greatest evolutionary event in human history, quickly becoming known across the globe as the quote-unquote the Great Awakening, or the Great Shift in Consciousness, or Ascension, or Age of Light. They said, as you will see, it is a premier major event shift beyond our wildest dreams. The 5,000-year-old Mayan calendar ended on December 21st, 2012. But as we discovered, the world did not end much to Charigan of the Doomsday Sayers. It won't end. According to Greg Braden in his essay Choice Point in the anthology, quote-unquote, The Mystery of 2012, this date points to the beginning of a major shift in consciousness that affects all of humanity, Mother Earth, our solar system, and the universe. Yup. What began on this date is an astronomical scientific fact that anyone can verify the beginning of a rare celestial alignment of our solar system, our sun, and our planet with the center of our Milky Way galaxy. Our sun will move into direct alignment with the equator of the galaxy, an event that will not happen again for another 26,000 years. No, not yet, Asa. I'm definitely going to try to cover that sometime real soon. Yep, that's right. Yep, what is the significance of this rare celestial alignment of our solar system with the center of our galaxy? It would take 36 years to reverse the center of our galaxy, and during this period, potential potent spiritual energies will be released that will allow an evolving planetary system like ours to move beyond the third dimension of duality in the higher dimension of oneness consciousness. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of the people you've been working around, they've been fucking asleep. Yup. Let me tell you something. A lot of people that was rejecting you, they're going to... A lot of them that took that Kool-Aid, they done. Mother Earth has decided to become a secret planet again, and she has taken all of her inhabitants with her. They want to go. This event has never happened before in human history or galactic history, where all the inhabitants are experiencing a major shift along with the planets. The year 2012 was a pivotal year for this swing in the full speed of head, as it was a year of high energy shifts. These higher frequencies of evolutionary energy will continue to intensify in the future. They will not go away. Transformation is upon us, and there's no going back. Listen, it ain't no going back. Ever since 2012, we've been dealing with this. we've been dealing with that. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. Matter of fact, I'm going to show all the books again so y'all can see them. I got all 4 of them. So y'all can see them. Patricia Corey. Oh, thank you, Adu. Boom. Look. By Patricia Corey. They on Amazon. Get the books. You see them? This is where we at. This is where we at. Look. Screenshot it, take a picture, look at them. Put them up there, you can see the author. You can't say, I didn't show you. And I'm holding them up longer so you can look at them and see. If you miss it, go back. I'm showing you, you gotta pay attention. I'm telling you this for a reason. I'm not being anal, but I need y'all to pay attention. All right? Yeah. The transformational evolutionary energies are now available for us to create all that we ever wish and desired, and do it with the energy of joy and love. So if you don't got the frequency of love and joy, you're going to be canceled out. You are going to be canceled out. You want to know why? Check this out. This is another reason why you should have took that. Because I'm going to go deep. Look, the reality, we are shifted from a limited 2-strand DNA consciousness to return to ultimately to full 12-strand DNA, full consciousness, our natural state consciousness, and as it was at the times of Lemuria before it was destroyed thousands of years ago. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Didn't I say that? They messing with your strands, y'all. They want you to take the Kool-Aid to mess up your strand. You see that? Yeah, it does. Fasting. I've been fasting. I lost weight. I've been noticing. I've been practicing semen retention. It's a difference. Jessica, let me tell you, like, this, I happened to relapse twice, but when I really tried semen retention and I'm working on it, you can really feel a difference. You can really feel a difference. It's like your mind just start restructuring. Yeah, it's real. That's why they said, yup. It is the truth. Yes, it is. It's the truth. In us as men, you feel a major difference, Joshua? All right, got you. I'm working on mine. So, fellas, we got to go into semen retention. Fast and deal with semen retention. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on getting it better as well. You feel me? But you see that right there, right? Look what they say, yo. Full consciousness. Oh, blissfulvisions.com. Oh, yeah, that's a good site. It's a state of them, yup. Yeah, Asa, that's right. Tame your hand, yup. Brothers, we can't be fucking the hands. You feel me? Yeah, you're right, Joshua. I'm going to get there. I mean, I'm being real with y'all. You feel what I mean? I'm just letting y'all know, you feel me? Like, I'm working on myself. Oh, thank you, Janie Truesdale. Plus, I've been drinking the alkaline water. Plus, I've been fasting. Yup. Full consciousness is a state of awareness known as fifth dimensional consciousness. 2 dimensions of consciousness beyond of what we know as the 3rd dimension. We will be restored to our 12-strand DNA and possess 100% of our brain power. Listen. Listen. You cool, Asa? Yeah, I'm only keeping it real, you know. I'm only getting better. But that's That's what makes my challenge so good. I'm real with y'all. And I'm in this with y'all. I'm no better than y'all. I'm with y'all on this journey. That's why I started the channel, to let you know there's somebody out here that's on the same frequency. Yes, they are, El Sheba. That's right, yeah. Like, we at the point where races are not even going to exist. Because if we're going into the light body, we ain't going to worry about color. I'm not even worried about color. Yeah, I lost celebrate. Look at me. I lost my daggone gut. My fault. Look at me. I had a gut. Look at me. And I'm 39. I'm 39. And I'm 39. Haven't you been noticing? Here's another thing I noticed. The more you get in tune with the universe, the younger you look. You ever notice that? People that, you 40, wow, you lost your gut off Sheba, that's good. Yup, fasting helps. Your skin will start glowing. I noticed my beard thicker. Yeah. My hair's getting thicker. Yeah, I know, Ace, I'm getting up. I'm 39. I don't even feel 39. I feel young, look young, I stay fresh. I mean, come on, you know how I do it. Put the fly griffies on. You know how I do it. I'm gonna have to show y'all the Griffey USA's. Man, feeling fly. Look at that, see that? I lost weight. But like I said, all right, let me go back. Yup. That's right. Yup. 100% of our brain, our life force energy systems will gain new centers or chakras, and our base chakra will become the heart center of the energy of love. We will be free of suppressed emotions such as fear and darkness and the handicapped thinking of limited consciousness, which Kali Yuga, which is the age of darkness, have done limited us. They had us fear the dark. That's why they always made them horror movies in the dark. So we can be afraid of the dark. Afraid of the dark. We in the dark. Afraid of the dark. Things go down in the dark. They in the dark. In the dark. You feel me? Yup. That's right. Yup. Death will cease to exist as we know it now, and you will choose the point of our transition back into the spirit form and will simply leave the body. It will be a celebration of life rather than the happy ceremony we make it to be now. In this 5D state of beingness, our physical body, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies are fully integrated into the light body, which is far less dense than our current physical bodies. A light body allows a far greater expression of freedom and love in what we experience now. Your RNA in meat and food, yep, it's scary. I know, right? Yeah, I got rid of my damn gut. Like, I was fast, I heard my stomach like, yeah. Your stomach will growl like, Yup. That's right. We, in this 5 state of beingness, our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies, that's right, fully integrated, yup. We go beyond the 5 senses and discover we are multifaceted and multidimensional, experiencing all states of consciousness all the time in all places simultaneously. We have full use of our mental and spiritual capabilities such as telepathic transmissions, and telekinesis, and instant manifestation of anything that we desire. Yup. We enjoy levitation and are able to fly through the air and able to disappear, reappear whenever we like at will. We are in full rapport, the higher with the higher dimensions and with other sentient beings on other planets. We are able to feel the oneness and eternity of existence. Time changes to exist as we know it. We are able to see into it and experience eternal time. We discover how important, necessary each of us are, how all of us are an integral part of the design and existence of the universe, and how without each and every one of us, there will be no life. There will be nothing. This is some heavy stuff. Woo, man. Damn, I've been on here for 2 hours? Damn. This is something, man. It's been a really good chat, man. Yup. So yeah, family, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna probably try to maybe jump off here for a little while, but I don't know. I might try to go ahead and read some more for real. But I might try to go ahead and read some more for real because it's like I'm loving the energy, I'm loving the chat. But I know man, it's definitely interesting, y'all. This has been another really great live stream. This live stream has been great. It's been live. It's been lit. This is definitely one of the best I've ever done. Been on here for 2 hours. I didn't even know I was going to be on here for that long, but once I got in those books and got to reading, man, started breaking them things down, man. And like I said, you want to read, go to Blissful Visions. Go to this site, Blissful Visions. Blissful Visions. I hate when that happens, man, when you try to get it. Oh yeah, I enjoyed this live as well. So yup, I'm about to go off here for a little while, take a little breather, family. But it's been a really good live stream. And like I said, family, I appreciate the donations inside of the chat, y'all. Y'all really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to be coming back to y'all sometime really, really soon to talk more about the great awakening of this stuff. And like I said, family, I'm going to show y'all the books one more time so y'all can't say I did not show you the books, okay? This is by Patricia Corey. Look at them. I got them all up so you can see. I got all the books right here so you can see. See that? That's the first two. I'm going to let you see the first two. Here goes the second two. All right? They on Amazon. All right? They on Amazon. That's right. Patricia Corey. That's right. So you can't say I didn't show you these books. And then I'm also showing you the website about the Great Awakening, yeah? Blissful Visions. My fault, this daggone. Maybe I gotta. Motherfucker. Let's go ahead still. Maybe I gotta try to maybe dim the resolution of the camera. You see that? Blissful Visions. That is the website. Yep. So yeah, fam, I'm gonna jump off here for a little while, but another great live stream. We leave our guards. So one love once again. Y'all peace out, fam. Happy Friday and enjoy. Peace. They can't say